Welcome everybody to look at the sixth film in the Shawscope Volume 4 box set, and it is 1980s Hex. So yeah, this is directed by Chih-Hung, who also did Killer Constable, which is fantastic, and The Boxer's Omen, which a little bit less so. But we did review Killer Constable earlier this year, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favourites of this year so far. And this is a horror film that clocks in at 97 minutes long. Once again, stars Tien-Ni, who was in Black Magic 1 and 2, as well as the Battle Wizard. And then we've got Wang Yong, who I've not seen anything from him in this box set so far, outside of this one. But he was in Bastard Swordsman and Men from the Gutter, which we've both reviewed earlier this year as well. But he will, I believe he appears in Portrait in Crystal, which is a future film in this box set. So, yeah, after a wife, along with a maid, murders her abusive husband, strange events start to occur around them. They believe the ghost of the man has returned to avenge his death. And that's just about the first 35 minutes or so. It does go a lot further with its plot than that. So this is an overall improvement over the two prior films in this box set due to a more consistent plot, which is also better in terms of being engaging, and it is more effective at being a horror film as well. The cast is also good, the pacing is on point, there's plenty of well executed atmosphere, especially due to the really good lighting. There's a lot of fog around at times as well. I do also think the cinematography is great, and that also aids in the horror element as well. The practical effects are solid. The score is decent, and it uses its primarily singular location really rather effectively, as it is mostly set in this one house. They do have a pond or a swamp outside as well, which is used in the plot as well, which looks particularly quite grotesque. It's really green and slimy looking and such. But yeah, unfortunately, what stops this from rivaling the likes of the Battle Wizard, which is still unfortunately my favourite film in this box set so far. I say unfortunately because I would like a film to be even better than that, as I really enjoyed it. But you know, one great film out of a box set of 16, which yeah, we've still got several more to go, but 1 out of 6 so far, that is great, isn't particularly a good hit rate. And yeah, what stops this from being as good as that film is the final 15 or so minutes of this that feature repetitive new dancing and gyrating, along with a twist that comes out of nowhere and relies solely on exposition, both of which combine to make for an unsatisfactory conclusion. And yeah, the way that the new dancing and gyrating is done is for a ritual to keep away a ghost, but as relevant as that is to the plot, it's just not particularly fun. It's not exciting. It's just minimal amounts of like practical effects or anything like that. And considering the previous, hour or so has, a good mix of characterization and horror and fun and entertaining. It's like set pieces with ghosts and stuff like that. It just feels a real letdown. A film. It's a bit of it ends the film on a bit of a damp squid, to be honest. And then you combine that with the twist that comes out of nowhere that, like I said, relies on exposition, is in literally the last final 2 minutes or so of the film. Just a little bit unsatisfying, unfortunately. So yeah, it gets a 3.5 out of 5. Definitely better than Black Magic 1 and 2, but it doesn't beat the likes of Super Infoman and the Oily Maniac, which also got the same score. And to be honest, I kind of prefer them as well. So yeah, not great, but could be a lot worse. So yeah, so the director actually does the next 3 films, I believe, in this. So he does Bewitched, Hex versus Witchcraft, and Hex After Hex. So hopefully he's learnt from this film and gone on to do better with the subsequent films. There are actually no actual extras on this disc for Hex either. Not even a special features menu option, so I haven't missed anything. So all we've got is a brand new 2K restoration from the original negative, which does actually look pretty great. It's one reason why the cinematography and the atmosphere in this works so well, is because it actually looks pretty good. You've also got newly restored Cantonese and Mandarin mono audio, both of which sound fine. And then you've got newly translated English subtitles as well, which I didn't see any mistakes with. So, yeah, 3.5 out of 5 isn't awful, but if it wasn't those final 15 minutes, it could have comfortably been a 4 out of 5, and therefore matched Battle Wizard to make for the second film to get that score. So yeah, a little bit of a shame it wasn't better to conclude with, but on the whole, still fairly solid. And yeah, there's at least an hour or so there that is really rather enjoyable. So yeah, a decent effort, but hopefully the next film will be even better. Nonetheless, though, if you have seen Hex before, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.